of all the accounts who are stealing my content and posting it in a fake duet.
Theme Park Tycoon 2 is an incredible game where you can build your own roller coasters, theme parks, whether it's recreations, your own creations, or cities. Because I did that. But yeah, it's a game that I've been making videos on for the past 3 years. However, I haven't played it in 8 months. So that's why in this video, I will be revisiting Theme Park Tycoon 2 after many months. Yeah, that is crazy. Now here we are in Theme Park Tycoon 2. It's been so long, so I'm going to be checking out everything I've missed. Before this video continues, I would just like to apologize for the appalling audio quality. Yeah, I don't know what happened to recording. It came out kind of quiet. But don't worry, it will improve in the future. It's just this video. Alright, back to the video. But I've heard there have been updates to the way you build a roller coaster in this game. So let's just build our station. I heard that you can have 2 types of track, but I don't know how to do it. Oh yes, it's over here. Yeah, you can change the track type, and that is sick, by the way. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I'm so glad I've actually gotten to see that now. Now, I'm not really sure what's else been added, so let me know in the comments if there's anything I've missed. Now, something I want to do is ride some of the roller coasters that I spent a lot of time on. Especially the Smiler recreation. I spent so much time on it, and I don't even think it's done yet. I think it looks decent. There's better out there, obviously, but I tried my best. I'm happy with how it turned out, because I'm not the best builder in this game, let's be honest. Alright, so now here we go on the Smiler. You have that indoor section with the flashing lights, and you have that first inversion. It's a bit rough because I could not build there. And here we go up the first lift hill, and here we go, it's the first drop. Now we have inversion number 2. It's not as, yeah, obviously, as you can imagine, it's pretty rough, but to be expected. This is 2022 when I was a terrible builder. I'm still a terrible builder. Now it's time to head up the vertical lift hill. And here we go down our second drop, I think. Yeah. Now this is my favorite sequence of inversions here. Sea Serpent Roll. It's so cool. And then you come down here, take your ride photo. And then, oh no, ride photo's over there. But you have the airtime hill. And it takes you into this Cobra Roll, which I could have done better as well. Into these final 2 inversions and into the brake run. So yeah, that's the Smiler recreated in Theme Park Tycoon 2 by your one and only Maple Marv. On to our next coaster. And this park is a park that goes way back to 2021 to when I first started this channel. Obviously, I am talking about my Chessington World of Adventures recreation. And we are going to be going on my most popular recreation, which is the Vampire. Even though this park is not the most realistic, it is probably the most accurate. Actually, no, it's not. The Smiler is the most accurate. Yeah, this park is not the most realistic by any means, but it still means a lot to me. Yeah, I've had a lot of comments about Vampire, specifically asking why I use this track type. And the only reason I did this was to make the trains match how it is in real life at the moment. One of my favorite things about this ride is the light sequence to the animatronic. Even though it doesn't move, I think the light sequence still adds a lot. And when there used to be music on Roblox, it will always be synchronized to the lights. So yeah. Alright, so let's have our ride on Vampire in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Up the lift hill we go. Now we actually might get half this ride at nighttime because it's starting to get dark in game. And if you want to see a nighttime POV of the Vampire recreation, link in description, I will put in there. So here we go around the layout. I won't speak because I want you guys to take this in. Now, our final roller coaster will be a ride that none of you actually know about. This is a ride I built in my free time. Now, before we go on this, I'll be telling you some information on this ride and the actual theme of it. This ride is themed in a desert-y, rocky kind of area. This ride is a Mack coaster. I don't know what the actual name of the coaster is. Yeah, this is a Mac coaster. It's kind of similar to Icon. It has a launch. But yeah, as I said, it's set around a monster that's taken over a lab named Syrup's lab. I made this image myself. You can probably guess. Syrup, maple syrup. Yeah, yeah. One thing I didn't actually get to do is make a name for the ride. So if you have any name suggestions, comment down below and I'll spin a wheel and decide. Alright, so here we go. We're going through the queue line for this ride. Especially this part's really tight and I can barely see anything. Now, this part of the queue is where I was meant to split it in half and add some more theming. Up the stairs we go. I don't know why there's a spider there, but yeah. So yeah, here we go on to this coaster. So we're about to go through our first launch. I think there's only one launch. I don't really remember. And around this turn, I don't think just move this ride again because I wasn't the best builder. It's a pretty cool layout. If it was smoother, I think it would be a bit better. And into an inversion. That was a pretty cool inversion. Not the smoothest, but it was pretty cool. Now, one thing I wish I could do is add some more elements on this ride. It would be really cool. And here we go through this weird kind of part. Then we have a little... Yeah, I don't know what that was. Then we have an airtime hill here. Okay, never mind. That's not an airtime hill. I'm getting everything wrong here. See, this ride has quite a lot of inversions. And yeah, it's a pretty cool coaster. So you stop here. Wish I added some more effects in here. Maybe some smoke and some flashing light. But you get launched up here into this element. And around here, over this path. And I don't like that there. But you go back into the station over here. Now, could this coaster be better? Definitely, yes. Nonetheless, I still think it's a pretty cool coaster. So yeah, that was me reuniting with this legendary Roblox game, Theme Park Tycoon 2. And if you would like to see more Theme Park Tycoon 2 videos, then subscribe. Alright, take care everybody.